Hello, this week we want to discuss about balancing. It's like an impossible word, isn't it? Well, up until recently I was all about balancing. I wanted to balance my family, work and me. And it didn't work. Didn't ever work. I don't think I've ever been able to balance all three. And someone I spoke to recently, they said, you actually can't. It's not what it's about. You're always going to in life give something more attention than you are the others, which is basically what's really happened. When I was trying to balance everything, I ended up very sick because I was putting like 100% into the family, 100% into work, and I was leaving no time to myself. I've actually put on weight and it's been very hard to get it off. And I'm just sick all the time at the moment. I'm now getting to the other end of it because I am realising that exercise and looking after myself is so important. So I'm slowly getting back there. But what can this help you? Basically, I wanted to share you with this because as a mum, you're going to want to be the best of everything. We can't help ourselves. So I have now realised that my businesses, how I was running them, I ended up working full time. It wasn't what I initially turned out to be. My businesses grew so much that they needed so much from me that I was being affected. My big thing was only working 3 days, which I did for quite a few years, and then it just went crazy. It really grew. It needed so much attention, and it needed so much love, and that love that I should have given myself, I was giving to the business. So I've had to step back a lot from that business, and that's where this has all sort of come into play because I wanted to share it with you guys. So balancing. For you guys, you need to work out what you need. You need to work out, firstly, how much time you can give the family, which is going to be pretty much all of it. So then you've got to work out, okay, if I was going back to a 9-to-5 job or even a part-time job, how many hours would I be out of home? Now, you might be out of home at least 20 hours a week. You've got to allow drop-off times to schools and getting home and all these things that you need to allow for because it's not just 9 to 5 or whatever hours you'd be working. And then you think, well, if I was going to do that anyway, so that 20 hours I can actually be at home, you don't waste time travelling, you can be there when your kids are sick, all these sorts of things, and you can sometimes even work at home with your children depending on the age. So there you go, there's 20 hours a week you can actually work on your job. Working at home, but always keep in mind balance. You need to make sure your children don't suffer, make sure you don't suffer. Exercise is so important and healthy eating is so important. You stop and have a break if you're at home all the time.